Bula.
Bonjour.
Kumusta?
Selamat siang.
Moin moin.
Salam.
สวัสดีครับ
Hola.
Salut.
Saik.
Namaste.
Haisa.
Aloha.
Mabuhay.
Hiya.
Sil.
Kaiso.
Hey.
Ciao.
Saluton.
Konnichiwa.
Assalamu alaikum.
Ni hao.
Hello.
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 안녕하세요.
Hi, welcome to the second in the Gyeongju University What is Language series. My name is Matt Schaffner, and here we have Professor Teresa Chien. And we're going to start today by asking her, what do you think is language? Tell me about language. What is it? How does it work? Do you have all the answers?
I don't have any of the answers. I've got some of the answers, but it's a really broad question, so feel free to disagree with me. But what I feel like is I get a lot of students who come up to me and they think, this 1 hour of English or 2 hours of English that I do every week is going to be enough to help me be able to speak English better. But what I generally be better at English in general. But what I usually tell them is that once you start, if you really want to get a hang of English, it's got to be something, almost like a lifestyle change. If you want to get fit, it's a lifestyle change. So if you want to start learning English, you've got to incorporate it into your life. So, most of them, when I ask them, what do you do when you go home? I'll play on the computer, chat with my friends, definitely, of course in Korean. Talk to my friends on the phone, everything's in Korean. So I tell them, watch a movie, turn on BBC radio. Just look at, say a couple words in English to someone, so your mind is, still in the mindset of using English. That's why we've got icebreakers, because they spend the whole weekend speaking Korean,
right.
And so you need to get them into the English mode. But what I tell my students, do it yourself at home.
So to be clear, 2 hours a week of English is not enough. Okay. So you'd say then, maybe you propose to your students it's part, or to generally your idea of language is it's part of your personality. Like when you're speaking that language, you've got this core thing inside. It's something you're practicing, so you're developing it to be part of who you are. You can't just practice a little bit every day and regurgitate these words. You've got to have it central to.
Rote learning, I'm not. Definitely not into rote learning. There's only so much you can memorize, and then it becomes meaningless.
Yeah.
And you just forget. But if it becomes something, with a purpose, it's got more meaning to you. You remember it. I get students who continuously use Google Translate.
Yeah.
And I just tell them, if you don't understand, say, I don't understand, and I'll just continue explaining it until they understand.
Okay.
Don't be afraid of not being able to speak a properly constructed sentence. It's just getting it out, actually using it.
Yeah. So how do you use this in your classroom?
So generally no dictionaries.
Okay.
I don't encourage, because even with, there are learners' dictionaries and things like that, but, they spend majority of the class looking in a book, whereas they could just ask me, and in that way they're practicing the skills,
right.
And, they're getting vocabulary, they're getting pronunciation, all kinds of things, and they're just using the language.
Favorite language?
For me?
Yeah.
I'd say there's a favourite language. I like all languages, but I don't know. I'm the best at English.
That's good.
I'm the best at English.
Fortunate that you're an English teacher. It's a good career choice.
Korean.
All right.
Korean. I used to learn French. I would love to do that more.
Yeah.
Because they've got an interesting grammatical structure.
Okay.
It's always very bad at.
Yeah. Favorite Korean word?
Favorite Korean word. These days, these days I keep hearing 짱, 짱이다, and 대박.
Okay. What are those? Can you translate those?
짱 is like awesome, wow, good.
Yeah.
대박, pretty similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Slang?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Slang.
Favorite French word?
Favorite French word?
Yeah.
I haven't studied French for ages.
Pressure's on now.
Actually, my surname. My surname.
Don't use that word. That's you have to choose a new word.
Do you know what it means?
No.
My surname is spelled C-H-I-E-N.
Okay.
When I went to French class, first day of French class was awful.
Yeah.
The teacher said, your name, my surname is Dog.
No, there's nothing funny about that.
Not really. Yeah, I didn't really think it was funny, but it's got to be my favorite.
Au revoir. How was that?
Oh, very good.